So you start to come out and you start doing music, and then right away the Young Thug comparisons.
Yeah, that's
started
like,
up.
and it's crazy because like as soon as I come out here, it was like, it was out, cause you know I had blonde hair before I left New Orleans. You hear me? Like before I even, not saying, you know, I ain't trying to take credit from nobody, but I've been like liking that kind of stuff. You know, tattoos, all that. I was in high school with them on my face, so it's like that's, you know. Lil, you know, that Cash Money era, Lil Wayne, all that was a big influence in our life, you know, when you're from New Orleans, because that's, you know, we feel like we them because we where they from. And, you know, like, my brother's really from the Magnolia Project. Like, you know, I got flesh and blood from all, like, the Cali, you know, so it played a big part of our life. And, you know, like, we was involved in that lifestyle heavy, you know, and when I moved to Atlanta, you know, that's when we found out about, you know, he was blowing up. He was, you know, he was getting to be who he is. And they're like, boy, you sound, you know, like, I was always that, but I never really cared about. They compare me to anybody they could think of. When I had it before I even twist my hair, it was, where's Khalifa? They just said like, where, you know, they always trying to, oh boy, you trying to sound like Lil Wayne. You know, everybody always trying to, but that's what happened when you going somewhere. So you can't let none of that stop you. You hear me? That make you go harder.
Well, at what point did you start getting your face tattoos?
I was 16. Yep, 16. I was about to say 15, but I would be lying. I was 16.
Okay, and what was your first face tattoo?
It's right here. And then I got, you know, there's a couple of them. I got, you know, the DPG first. Then I had a star, a cross. Then, you know, I got it covered up with a crazy world. And I just kept going, you know. I'm an artist. I'm artistic. So that means, you know, art, everything is art, you know, so.
Okay. Now, and you have lips on the side of your face?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does that signify?
I love women. I love big booty, you know. I ain't gonna say that, I ain't gonna disrespect women, but, you know, like, I love women.
Okay. So are you done with the face tattoos or are you going to keep going?
I can't speak on that. You know, I don't know, because I might wake up in the morning and want a new face tattoo, but I don't know. Right now I'm focused on making sure my music is the best music, you know, making sure I got hundreds of thousands of songs so I can never run out of music. So I don't know if I might get a tattoo tonight. I don't know. It just happened.
Okay, so you moved to Atlanta and people start comparing you to Young Thug.
Yeah.
Now, those comparisons could have stopped, but then you end up coming out with Slime Season 3.
Yeah. All that happened
at the same time that Young Thug dropped Slime Season 3.
Yeah, see, it wasn't just I was focusing on the Slime Season 3. All that happened at one day. I dropped the Slime Season 3 project because of how they was trying to, you know, they were like, oh, this Young Thug, boom, boom, boom. So, you know, I feel like, all right, I'm going to show you. You hear me? Like, I really, you know, I'm going to drop, you know. I responded to the media, whoever, you know, all them people that were talking crazy. So, you know, it worked out good because my music speaks for itself. I make wonderful music. That's why I dropped Slime Season 3 to let them know, like, I do my own thing. Like, yeah, man. And, you know, he had bought a 6, and it was a wonderful tape. You hear me? But it was Lil Wayne's stuff. So, you know, karma might be in, you know. So I just dropped that to get, you know, let people know, like, you can't, you know, I ain't trying to say I'm just, but don't compare me to nobody. Because, you know, I do my own thing. I drop, you know, Slime Season 3. That was a situation that just occurred, like, and, you know, because they kept trying to say, oh, you want to be like this thug, that. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop it. We gonna see, you hear me? And, you know, I feel like I got my own. I'm from New Orleans for real, you hear me? Like, I look up to these people that been doing all this kind of stuff, you hear me?
Well, I checked out some of the videos and some of the songs, and just to be honest, like I could hear some of the Young Thug
Yeah.
similarities.
That's
You know, it ain't like it's totally different. It's
Right.
like I could hear some of the inflections and
Right.
some of the mannerisms of Young Thug. I mean, would you
Right.
say that that's fair? That there are some comparisons?
You know, they compare Kobe to Jordan. They compare LeBron to Jordan and Kobe, but he was the best to do it. So, you know, you always gonna get compared because we doing the same thing. We making music. We probably got the same heart, you know, not the same heart, but we probably got the same ear. Not the same, but you know, the way music is these days, like everybody I ain't gonna say everybody sound the same, but everybody be trying to be on the same stuff, like, so, but you know, time gonna tell and show, like, who really, you know, so, I ain't saying it ain't no comparison, but I'm saying I'm very good at what I do, and I can do all aspects, you know. I can get on New York beats and, you hear me, I can get on LA beats and, you hear me, so it just ain't one thing I could do. I'm a wonderful rapper.
Well, I guess the reason why people say it is because, I mean, a lot of people rap,
Yeah.
but what you do is more on the singing kind of side, which is kind of what Young Thug does also. So that kind of perpetuates that whole comparison. You know, if you just were a straight rapper, you know,
Right.
traditional type rapper, I don't think people would make that comparison as much.
Right, but I've been like, you know, that singing, that I really don't call it singing. It need its own name. Like Usher sings, you know, Usher, R. Kelly, and all them people. What we do is, I don't know, it's in the middle. That's why it's so crazy, because it's not a name. Like Kevin Gates said, I know I got a name, I don't know what to call it, but, you know, it's just good music, you know, it make people go. When people hear it.
I mean, I feel you. I mean, because when I interviewed the Migos, okay, but you don't consider singing at all.
Nah, I don't think it's singing. You can call it singing, though. I'll sing to you.
It was one of those things where it's like, I get he kind of sings, but kind of doesn't.
I wouldn't
You know
call
what I
it
mean?
singing. That's why I say it's in the middle, because, like, we just, I don't know. You know, music, it's 2016 going on 17. It's about to be 2020. It's the future. Like, you know, we not living how y'all was living in 2000s. You hear me? We got different programs and newer stuff to play with in the studio. So, you know, it's like way more artistic these days, because we got different, you know, it's more technology, you know, so it's better stuff we could do. And you know, we don't have to like rap hard and dub the verse 4 times just to get a clear hook. You can make one hook, one take, and it's gonna sound good because of the new technology. So that means it give you more leeway. You can do better. You can do what you want.